Hi everyone, my name is Peter Pikalski. Today we will continue with financial modeling of an apartment complex, and today we will talk about the revenue generating algorithm. Now it's time for us to place the revenues inside the timeline, and I'll be modeling this process today. If you find this video valuable, you may give us a like, subscribe our channel, share this video with your friends. Also, you can order a financial model from scratch for your unique business idea. We can help you with that. So let's start financial modeling. So we are copying the timeline. Operating activity start. So here on the left we'll have the list of all of our apartments. Here's the beginning. So going up, if this value in this line, we are freezing the line equals to the first month when we get the revenue. Then we put 1, otherwise 0. So this is the moment when we get the first revenue of the first tenant for this apartment. So if we look backwards, so we will be able to see that this is the moment when we start operating activity. This is the number of months when we have the operating activity. This is number 4, month number 4. And on the month number 4, we get the first tenants. For example, if we change if we go up and change the number of months, for example, to 5, we will displace. Okay, I will show you the example. So for example, for this apartment number 2, we get the first tenant on the 7th month of operating activity. So we place here 7, then we go back. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So here we have for the apartment number 2, the first tenant will come to us on December 24th. December 24th, it is the 7th month of operating activity. Here it is. So this is the first step. The second step, here we have the cycle that lasts for 21 months, consisting of 18 months of contract and 3 months of seeking of a new tenant when the current tenant leaves the apartment. So now we have to create cycles. we will just copy the table. Let's call it tenant life cycle. Tenant life cycle. Here we place all our apartments. And now we will create the formula for the cycles. So for the first month, it will be we can just map this to the previous table. But for the second month, we will write a formula using if and end function. If and if this one equals to 0 and this one equals to 0, then 0. If this one is more than 0, then 1. If and more than 0 and this one is less than the cycle, life cycle of the tenant, then we will this value plus 1, otherwise 0. We will start a new life cycle of a new tenant. So these are the cycles of the tenants. I will just move them a little bit closer. Let's start operating activity. Let's say 2022 March. So we can easily do that. So here you can see how all our life cycles displayed. So this is the life cycle. This life cycle ends. This life cycle ends, and next one starts. And now we have to place the revenues inside this life cycle. So life cycle, this will be like this, and then we will create the revenues. Revenues, if and if this value if this value is more than 0, the first condition. If this value is less or equals to, we are going up, is less or equals to the contract, the duration of the contract, then we put here the rent, otherwise 0. So I will show you here on the first. So we can see, so the rent starts with the first month. Here it is. Then after 8 months of operating activity, start searching of a new tenant. You see here, so we start searching for a new tenant. Then we are searching for a new tenant for 3 months, find a new tenant, and we start a new contract. So here we can see the time when we don't have revenues, and this story has cycles. Like here it is, here it is, and so on. So now we have the revenues. We just have to extrapolate this formula to the bottom and to the right. So this is the revenue, and revenue total. So let's color the revenue with green. Later we will put this value inside the cash flow statement. So now we have the revenues for our apartment complex. If you find this video valuable, you may give us a like, subscribe our channel, share this video with your friends. You can order a financial model from scratch for your unique business idea. We can help you with that. So see you guys in next video. Thank you and bye.